Good morning. Welcome to English Lesson 46. We have 3 new special sounds to talk about today. Now, these special sounds all have the same sound, but a different spelling. So it's one of those that there's no rule, there's no regla, so you just have to be familiar with seeing the words to know how they are spelled. So don't worry if you're not sure and you misspell things sometimes, because I'll help you learn, okay? Here we go. The first one is inverse er. You'll see this in words like verse, obviously. Fern, that's a planta. Her, ella. Term, this word can be used for many things. Often we use it as another word for palabra. Swerve, that's when you go and you curve quickly to one side. Serve, to servir. And perch, that's like to sit right on the edge of something. All right, let's practice this together. Say it with me 3 times. Inverse er. Inverse er. Inverse er. Good job. Next is in nurse. In nurse. This is UR, and it still says that sound, but with the U instead. You'll see it in words like turn, to go in another direction. Curve, that's again like turn, it's when you go around something. Hurt, that's when something tiene dolor. Curl, for example, when you have like colochos en su pelo, those are curls. Fur, that's the pelo of an animal. And purse. So those are words that you'll see the UR in. Let's say it 3 times together. In nurse, UR. In nurse, UR. In nurse, UR. Then we have in bird, IR. Some words that you'll see the IR in are words like dirt, so tierra. Firm, that's when something is kind of duro. Stir, that's to mezclar algo. Sir, señor. First, primero. Shirt, camisa. Okay, let's say it 3 times together. In bird, IR. In bird, IR. In bird, IR. All right, we are going to continue now with your page. So we are on page 49. So it looks like this with the heron on the front. Make sure you put your name at the top of your paper. Exercise 1 says, circle the special sounds. Mark the vowels. Mark the circle next to the rhyming words in each row. Now, I am not going to do the part with you about circling the special sounds and marking the vowels. That one I'm going to leave all up to you. The only thing I am going to do is marking the rhyming word, but the marking the special sounds and the vowels, that has to be you, okay? Don't skip it. Just because I'm not doing it on the video, you still have to do it. Okay, the first group is swerve, clerk, curve. Remember, for a word to rhyme, it has to have the same ending sound. So which 2 words have the same ending sound? Swerve, clerk, curve. Did you get it? It's swerve and curve. Clerk has a k sound at the end, not a v sound, so it's not the same ending sound. Burn, fern, third. Burn, fern, third. Burn and fern. Excellent, because third ends in d, not n, so it doesn't rhyme. Stir, birth, spur. Stir, birth, spur. Stir and spur, very good. They both have the sound as their ending sound. Birth has a so it does not rhyme. Okay, now let's do exercise 2. It says draw a line between the two parts of each sentence. The first sentence, says the blue heron wades in the pond. Remember, our two parts are who or what, and then what happened. So who or what in this sentence? It's the blue heron. And what happened with the blue heron? He wades in the pond. So we draw our line right there. He stands near the edge of the water. All right? So who or what is it about? It's about he, the blue heron. And what's he doing? He stands. So this is where our sentence divides. All right, very good. The fish and tadpoles swim. Tadpoles are those baby frogs. So who or what in this sentence? The fish and tadpoles. And what do? They swim. That's what happened. Whoops. There we go. Okay. The heron catches a fish in his beak. Who or what in this sentence? The heron, very good. And what does the heron do? He catches a fish. So we divide it right there after heron. He swallows the fish whole. That means he goes whoop, and all partes of that fish go whoop down his stomach. Wow, could you imagine eating a fish whole? I know I couldn't. I wouldn't want to either. Whew. So who is this about? It's about he, the heron. And what happened? Swallows the fish whole. So you'll put your line right there. Okay, we're gonna skip the dictado again. We'll come back to the dictado later, but for now we're gonna skip it. In later lessons we'll do some again. Now I want you to look at page 50, exercise 1. It says circle the special sound you hear in the picture word. So I am going to say what each picture is. You need to circle the special sound you hear. So the first picture, oops, right there. That is a spider. Spider. So which sound do you hear? Sl or sp in spider? The next picture. Flower. Flower. So do you hear oi in coin or ow in owl? Flower. Then we have our third picture right here. Throne. Throne. Do you hear in crab or in three? Throne. And the last one right here. Check. Check. Which one do you hear? Ch in church? Or is it ch in catch? Remember, ch in catch comes at the end, but ch in church can be at the end or at the beginning. So where do you hear the ch sound? Check. All right, move on to number 2. It says draw a picture for each phrase. The first one says, a frown on a clown. So you need to draw a payaso with a frown. He's sad. And the next picture is a mouse in a house. Number 3, read the sentences, draw the picture, and then color. So each sentence tells you what you need to draw. At the pond, draw a frog on the log. This is a log right here. You need to draw a frog on it. Draw some stars in the sky. So put some estrellas up here. That means it must be noche, huh? Draw a crab by the pond. So the pond is like a pequeño lago, so you'll draw a crab there. Draw 5 bugs in the tree. Draw 3 fish in the pond. So in the agua, you need 3 fish. And draw a duck on her nest. Draw a duck on her nest. So you'll need to draw the nest as well as the duck somewhere in this picture of the pond. Okay, so draw that, color it, make it nice and neat for your points for art. Have a wonderful day, guys. That's all for our video. I love you very much, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.